Okay, hello. We're here and we're active, and this is our channel. Well, channel thing. We're gonna put podcast on here. Surprisingly enough, yeah, I know. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Anyway, so yeah, this is us. Well, when I say us, this is me and my friend here. Say hello.
Hello, my name is Luke.
Yeah, this is Luke and I'm Gus, and we're doing stuff because stuff's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, right, yeah.
That's a great way to sum it up.
Yeah, this is a very good way. Back to the point of this. What is our purpose? It's a very deep philosophical question.
Very, very deep.
Very deep indeed. Anyway, the real purpose to this all is actually not to get famous and rich, but to express our opinions.
Yes.
Wow. See, we're not rich and famous.
And express our love of comics and movies.
Oh yes, especially that. But more to get rich and famous.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they don't need to know that.
No, you're right. They don't need to know that. You guys aren't listening to this, are you? Good. Anyway, so yeah, we have a Instagram page where we'll be posting like many things, like comic collections and stuff every now and again. And we also have a WordPress or a WordPress. I say a blog that will be up soon, and we'll be able to like do theories and cover topics that aren't quite coverable in a podcast or other type of medium that are going to be posted on YouTube, because on YouTube we're going to be posting like obviously podcasts, that's kind of the point of it, why we're a podcasting channel, and other stuff. Like I am going to be doing a I feel like I'm leading this. Do you can talk as well,
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay.
You seem
okay.
to
I'm in the mood, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the zone here, right? So I'm going to be doing like a who are they sort of thing, like going over lesser known heroes and villains and like superhero teams and covering them key things that happen to them, just to kind of make people more aware of the cooler things that happen behind the scenes of the bigger heroes, And then Luke, are you going to be doing anything?
Well, I haven't decided on anything yet, but I'll probably be posting my own videos on just general movie reviews, things like that. What you expect to see in 2018 movie-wise. Just anything like that.
So yeah,
stay posted.
Exactly what he says. And yeah, we're intending on getting. Well, the fact that it says Mad Raving Geeks with an S on the end suggests that there's multiple of us, which there are. There happens to be me and Luke, and then we have our mysterious behind-the-scenes editor who shall not be named for copyright. No, not copyright, for personal reasons. And then we're also maybe every now and again have special guests on the show to talk about certain topics, like Star Wars. Yeah. Whoa.
And some top secret, very, very confidential stuff that cannot be mentioned at this point in time.
Yeah, you got to keep real quiet about this. Real quiet, yeah? Alright. So, we want to know what you want to see as well. I would not see here. More importantly, what do you want to hear from us?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear us talking? Do you want to hear us singing?
No.
Okay, no. No singing then. No singing. And
just remember to stay posted on Instagram as well, because we'll be posting updates of when we upload new podcasts and videos on our channel. So just make sure that you check out our Instagram, and then of course, if you have any suggestions, just DM us or send us a message.
That's a good idea. We also have plans. Kind of, not really. Do we have plans? We have plans for reviews.
We have sort of come up with a basic plan for what we shall do for the rest of.
But these plans don't start for a while. Do they start for? They don't start for a while, do they? These plans?
No, we're gonna have a bit of a break. But you should expect.
Like you might see like little things. Like I might post a couple videos between
there might be a few
now and
small
then.
videos.
And then, of course, we may have our partner in crime who is somewhat mysterious and is a big question mark. They may appear between now and then, wherever then is, which cannot be stated for secret reasons. So yeah, this is 5 minutes long. Is this long enough? This isn't long enough for a first video. Can we cover like one topic before we finish?
Sure.
Let's give them a taster. Let's talk about Inhumans.
Okay. Next topic.
Inhumans is an awful TV series that I'm sure you're all aware of, created by Marvel. It's horrible.
I think
You
they're
don't.
even ashamed to say they created it.
Yeah, I watched. I can't say I've watched the entire thing. I have watched 2.5 episodes of it. The costumes are terrible. Medusa, spoilers. Medusa has her hair shaved off, so she looks really, really weird throughout the entire season. Um, Black Bolt's costume is ugly. It doesn't. It's
Yeah.
only semi reminiscent of his wonderful comic costume, and the storytelling is okay. The fighting is awful. It looks like something you'd see in Power Rangers. I mean, I think it is Power Rangers, to be honest. The humour is there. It's not enough of it, but there is some humour. So it's very, very terrible. Anyway, right, whilst we're here, what would you like to have seen from Inhumans that they didn't give us?
Well, my personal favourite Inhuman, Lockjaw. I haven't watched the whole series, but I just wanted to hear what you thought about Lockjaw, because I thought he was a bit underwhelming.
Lockjaw's good.
Because he's probably
Okay.
like, I guess the fact that there's a giant telepathic bulldog in a comic series is quite hard to do live action wise. So they did quite a good job of it in the TV show, but it's just, from what I've seen, it was quite underwhelming.
He isn't in it majorly. I mean, the biggest thing that happens to Lockjaw is he's used to help the Inhumans. I'm spoiling the series here, by the way, but he's used to help the Inhumans escape Atalan when Maximus takes over.
Yeah.
And then, other than that, he has no purpose. Well, so far from what I've seen, he gets captured, and then Crystal starts crying. Crystal's Medusa's sister. For all you unnerdy people out here, you are not worthy of Thor's hammer.
We probably should have had a spoiler warning at some point.
Yeah, we should have probably have a spoiler. We should probably get one like edited in.
Yeah.
Like a giant.
For now, we'll just say spoiler warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning. If you're ahead, we apologise for any spoilers that you just had inflicted on yourself. I would have loved to see better costumes, generally better costumes. Yeah. I think what they could have done is the materials used for Spider-Man's costume in Homecoming would have looked really nice in a vibrant purple. For Medusa's costume, her hair is awful. She's CGI. Crystal's costume looks like a Power Rangers costume. It's probably the best costume in the show, I dare to say. And
I'd agree with
that. It's literally a Power Rangers costume, to be honest. Black Bolt's costume they could have easily done. Well, for all of you that haven't read, he has in the current era, he has a really cool armored costume with and it looks somewhat Iron Man-esque. Yeah. I think they could have used that, and then he have like his robes that he wanders around in, but then he has this armored costume as well. Yeah. Would have been really nice to see. Lockjaw, the only thing they need to do is stick a fork in his head. Yeah. Crystal we've covered. Karnak is the worst costume change, I think. It's somewhat reminiscent of the current Karnak, I want to say, but who now? I believe Karnak has his own series, doesn't he? At the moment.
Yeah, I believe so. He does. Yeah.
I haven't read that. I want to read that, but so Karnak's costume's changed a lot since the lovely green bowler hat that was kind of a mix of a top hat and nobody quite understood.
That was great.
I think it would have been nice. So if he literally has a bin on his head, yeah. So if we saw a Karnak with a bin on his head, I don't think many people would be very happy with that. No. But Karnak's costume is also kind of weird in the show, and Karnak is Asian in this show, which bugs me because I know they want to bring diversity in and everything. That's cool, and they've got a black Gorgon, but yeah. And I guess it's the MCU, and it's an alternate Earth, so they are allowed to have some variety. But at least make it make sense, because Inhumans is a race. Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to. This is really, really, really controversial topic, but technically it's a sub race of human species, and I agree with the whole there's only one race thing, the human race. But it's like when you say you have black people and white people, you also have Inhumans in the Marvel Universe, and mutants as well. So my issue is, why are there black Inhumans if Inhumans are meant to be a minority? So I don't, and that bugs me personally, but it's fine. Moving on from that extremely. Gorgon's costume is okay. He has hooves, which is the biggest important thing. He has armor, so it's okay. Maximus wears a long coat that it's black, and that's it. He doesn't have that. He has in the comics, I believe he has this sort of like opposite to what Black Bolt wears as a base costume, and then he has like a long coat over the top,
Yeah,
which is
sure
nice.
yeah.
And in the television show, I haven't watched it all, so I'm guessing he probably gains them at some point. He has no powers at all. He's telepathic in the comics, isn't he?
That was something that really, like, I don't know, confused me in that sense. Because, like you said, I think he is telepathic in the comics.
Yeah, I think he's classified as strong, about as strong as. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not huge on Maximus, but he's quite a powerful telepath. So.
And it was just confusing to not see that in the show.
Exactly. Thank you. So apologies if we're wrong here, and he does then appear to have telepathic abilities at the end of the show or something. But yeah, he looks pathetic in the show. He looks like a little brother. I mean, I understand he is technically a little brother.
Yeah.
But he looks. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
He looks like one of
you.
those really pathetic sort of like people that just like kind of sits down and like yes, I'm at a board meeting for this company, and I'd like to say I'm the sandwich maker. He looks like a sandwich maker. So that was awful. The Inhumans in general, like the extras are okay, but I think the nicest costumes were Gorgon and Crystal. So yeah, that's my views on Inhumans.
I think they almost created the show in general under a lot of pressure from the wider community.
It was originally going to be a film, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I think if they'd have had more time to develop the costume and the characters, then it would have been a lot better.
It would have been very nice.
It was just the fact that there was so much pressure on them to release it as a TV show. Yeah, I think is why.
They didn't exactly have the best director, did they?
No,
I believe because he totally disagreed with everything Marvel did about costumes wise, and he said this is a real universe. We need toned down and realistic and believable costumes. And I'm thinking, no.
It's like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
They have no costumes in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., do they?
No, only some heroes have slight.
Daisy has a costume, or Quake.
Yeah.
That's very comic accurate, mainly because her costume is a black shield costume.
But other than that, it's just very basic outfits for the other people in the show.
What they should have done is something that I know a lot of people have issues with is Captain America's costume in the MCU. Because to start with, I really enjoyed the first costume, but I've heard that a lot of people don't like the first costume. I certainly hated the Avengers Assemble costume.
Yeah,
because it was too comic-like-esque. I really liked the first one because it's like a mix, but then some people say it's not comic-esque enough.
Yeah.
And then there's the Winter Soldier costume, which is based off a costume from the comic books. I cannot remember which for the life of me. But I've seen it, and it's based on the comic books. So I really liked the Winter Soldier costume.
Yes, I think it's poor. For me, the Civil War costume is my favourite.
Oh, that's the one? Age of Ultron, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's probably my favourite one, and then it would be Winter Soldier because they're both really cool, and I think they've what they were trying to do in Inhumans. They've toned down the comicness around it.
But it's still at the root.
Really
it's still the same.
Yeah.
Speaking of Captain America, going off a really quick tangent, the Infinity War trailer has the Nomad costume which I think looks a lot better than the comic Nomad costume.
Good, yeah.
Mainly because the comic Nomad costume is my least favourite Marvel costume at the moment. No doubt someone will manage to break that record soon, but I hate the Nomad costume in the comics.
Yeah.
And
there's so many little details on the
exactly. It's
Infinity War.
It makes so much more sense with the Infinity War costume as well, because it is the Captain America costume sprayed black.
Yeah, you can see that
you can see the star logo outlined and everything, so you can tell that it's not a whole fresh costume he's been able to make, because Captain America is really poor in the MCU. He talks about how he can't even afford an apartment in Brooklyn. I understand America is expensive to live in, especially Brooklyn and Manhattan and stuff, but he is pretty poor, so I don't think he can afford a whole new suit. So it's nice to see that he's literally just spray painted his old suit.
Yeah, because in one thing I really like, one Easter egg, is in Civil War, it's the same suit as in Age of Ultron, but he's taken off the Avengers logo on the sides of his shoulders, and then in Infinity War it's the same suit, but he's now taken off the actual star on the chest completely and then sprayed it black.
which it's like getting less and less associated with,
that's a
because
really
he just
cool
disagrees and disagrees with Tony more and more.
detail. Yeah.
So yeah, costumes are awful in Inhumans. I think everybody knows that, but that was kind of my point of what they could do with Inhumans.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably about it.
I think yeah, that's Inhumans all wrapped up. So are we done here?
Yeah. So
I think
just expect something new every week.
Hopefully every week. Every week we're going to try and do every week.
We'll try and do every week, but we'll keep you updated on Instagram.
Yeah.
If we're not.
And also, at some point in the near future, we will have our blog fixed, because WordPress hates us at the moment. In a nutshell,
it's literally taken like half an hour, and it's still probably saving the draft.
Yeah. I think I closed it. I'm giving up on the WordPress for the blog for now, and I will try and get that. We will try and get that fixed within the next period of a week. There should be a blog.
Yes.
That may not have any content on, and it'll be really random content, like really random, somewhat comic related content.
Yes.
Really quick thing I wanted to say before you go: if there's anyone watching who is a Question fan, he has recently gone into public domain, I think, so you are free to make and publish and sell Question comics. Yeah, that's the thing. Good luck. Okay, right. Yeah, thanks. Subscribe if you like us. Give us a like if you like us, or don't like us if you don't like us.
And share it with your friends.
Yeah, share it. Get this out there, and also give us a comment telling us if there's anything you want to see as viewers of the world's newest, geekiest podcast to never exist.
Yes.
Because we don't exist. Shh. Alright, yeah. We're pretty much done here, so bye. See you. Yeah.